Hello everyone, it's Zach Zevies again, and I'm back with another weekly update on the Megaman Adventure Project. So, I have been working my little tail off, trying to get a little bit better. Let me minimize OBS. And I've got a first test build that I made for the people on my Discord. This this game has proposed an interesting challenge to me. Mostly because the last game had the biggest issue being, well, the audio, which is easy to fix. But the second biggest issue was movement directly. On the ground, movement worked fine-ish. Camera was fighting you the whole time, and in midair didn't control right. And I wanted to fix that. Those two big things were massive things I wanted to fix this time around. So I'm going to show you guys kind of where I'm at right now, physics-wise. I spent basically this entire week working on just trying to go ahead and get... I'm going to put this one in good mode. I'll put it at 1280 by 720 so I can go ahead and, still record it. Yeah. I spent most of this week just working on the physics. There's no sound, and the character model is still the same, other than the fact that now he points at the the shot spawn, which does work. It does spawn your lemons, just like any proper Mega Man game should. And well, yeah, it's functional. Now, the one thing I will point out about movement is that there is a dedicated jump arc now. So watch, I'm gonna go ahead and press forward, and I'm just gonna jump. There you go. You can actually just jump, and there's actually a jump arc. Originally, I wanted to just keep it like that, but one of the people in my Discord, who I have a lot of respect for, and I do appreciate all the work he did on the last game in terms of helping me test it and get it to at least function somewhat properly, he has recommended that I have mid-air controls, which honestly and truthfully, I agree with. I basically allowed for a type of mid-air movement. So when you're mid-air, you can actually control your trajectory to an extent. Basically, it slows you down, it speeds you up depending where you go, and it's all very controllable. These platforms right here, because I was actually testing the size of the platform I could use to jump around with. You can see my cursor moving around. I gotta be careful not to click on all these. Follow Cybertron, I love you, but I'm not gonna play you right now. I'm currently playing my my game. But yeah, the actual platforms over here are the smallest you can possibly get without it feeling really weird. I actually tested that out, and it'll definitely influence design. You're not gonna have any tight platforming, and they're not supposed to be tight platforming. This is a shooter, for crying out loud. A shooter with platforming elements, yes, but the challenge shouldn't come straight from platforming. And in many of the Mega Man games, that's not the case. Like in Mega Man, the platforming isn't the hardest challenge. It's dealing with enemies while you're trying to platform. The platforming by itself, like let's just say there was no enemies in Mega Man, the platforming would be pretty straightforward and pretty easy. It's surviving the gauntlet. It's moving ahead and not getting too messed up. And I'm gonna be using that as kind of a design philosophy for when I do these stages. But yeah. By the way, those who've actually played the last game's final build will probably recognize this. This is the arena that the final boss was in, and just threw a grass texture on it and said, okay, this is going to be my test area. I'll be working with Unity terrains here in a bit to go ahead and make a better test area, because the test area I'm going to be using is going to be the secret level y'all are going to get to play this Halloween, because by this Halloween I'm planning to have a playable-ish demo, so more people can go ahead and give this a go and actually have a good old time. It's not going to be much, it's just going to be like you going around smashing pumpkins. Let's see here. Right, there we go. So yeah, because I already have the shooting included, and it's still using the same bullet code from the last game, and actually the same bullet from the last game. The only difference is I removed all the particle effects, because I'm going to be redoing all the particle effects from scratch soon. But yeah, no, it's coming along really nicely. I'm really happy for where it's at, and I will definitely keep y'all updated. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the people who've been liking my previous videos, and I will see y'all next build. Peace.